Now we're going to deal with the rain and the thunderstorms and the squall, so I'm going to turn it over to Brad Panovich in the Weather Center.
Yeah, Carl, we're really starting to see those winds pick up now that we're seeing these squalls and these rain bands move through the area. Conditions, probably in the last 20 minutes, we've seen winds go from about 20 sustained now up to 40. That's tropical storm force winds now that for an extended period of time. I think we're pretty much socked in now with those strong winds. Let's go to pinpoint Doppler radar, show you where the storms are right now. And we have some bands of heavier rain beginning to move back into the area. Just a side note, that box you see right there, that is actually the tornado watch, which is in effect till 2 o'clock in the morning. And because of the tornado watch, I'm going to keep a particular eye on these individual storms. This is where you get little spin-ups on the tips of these little storms as they rotate in from the east to the west, and we'll put this into motion. You can see the movement as these rain bands wrap into the region. Right now in the CBD, we're not seeing a lot of rain, few passing showers, but the winds are picking up, as Carl had mentioned. We'll head downriver through Plaquemines Parish, Myrtle Grove, some heavy rain, Point of LaHash down towards Port Sulphur. These areas down here are seeing winds close to 60 and 70 miles per hour already across this area. To kind of give you an indication of how strong those winds actually are, let's throw some of those winds up there for you. We're going to put what we call wind barbs on there, and I'll move this out real quickly and give you an idea. You can see the flow. We can actually tell that the center is right down in this region here. So it's moving to the north-northwest at about 11 miles per hour. We have very strong wind field here moving in across this region. So that's beginning to push the water. Everywhere you see these little barbs going like that, that's pushing water into eastern St. Bernard and Plaquemines Parish. And again, that water is going to come in through Lake Borgne into Lake Pontchartrain, and we're going to see that extremely heavy rain move into the region. I want to show you the 1 hour rainfall totals just to give you an idea of how much rain. Look at these totals down here closer to the eye wall. We're talking inch, 2 inches, 3 inches per hour. This is not over a couple hours. This is just in 1 hour, and we get several hours of this rainfall. You kind of get an idea of how much rain could fall. These are storm totals that we're showing you right now based on Doppler radar. Down there, Venice, we have about 6 inches of rain has fallen. Down near Grand Isle, 4 inches plus. But of course, out here in the Gulf, a couple of these green areas, you're looking at rainfall totals approaching 8 inches.
Let's check in on the Gulf Coast, as the storm is going to have an impact on the Gulf Coast as well. And in Gulfport is our Ben Lemoyne. Ben?
Dennis, this is the hour they knew was coming. A curfew is now in place in Harrison County, 9 o'clock.